everybody, welcome back to Skyway Classics YouTube channel. We're now going for a ride in our 1956 Chevy Bel Air. Of course, you know it's very nice to see a Chevy Bel here at Skyway Classics. Most of the ones we have here feature 55 to 57. Of course, 56 is very hard to come around, especially around here at Skyway. But anyway, going into the one we have here featuring a red and white two-tone combination. As you can see, it has that beautiful chrome coming down the sides with the white also. Of course, most of your upgraded classic car vehicles come with the chrome style torque wheels. I have a sorry feeling that every time I do a video, I basically say the same thing with that. But anyway, it is very nice to see a Bel Air, not a post, but an actual Bel Air here at Skyway Classics. Fun fact we're going to throw you, if you don't know where your gas tank is, just remember, it's always behind the left taillight. Very weird and also very rare, since nobody will ever really know where to find it. But anyway, as we move on to the inside, as you can see, we have that nice red and white combination there. Definitely nice for a Chevy exact. As you can see, they did do a little customization with the interior front and back seats. Very nice to also have a shoulder belt for your safety, of course. Anyways, you look at the dash, you can see we have a later model tilt column. Very nice for the leg room. Still old school steering wheel, not as big as most of the older cars you saw during the day. But other than that, we have an upgraded cluster system here with auto meter. We have a later model two-knob retro sound radio. We also have a little vintage air system going on down there, as you can see. Customized console for cup holders or whatever use you may have. Still having, I believe, the dash speaker and the clock right above the glove box as it should be. And of course, if the AC was never satisfying enough, you also had your vent windows to provide better air. But anyways, we go underneath the hood. As you can see, it's nice little small block there. You see it does have headers, chrome valve covers, and the vintage air, as I said before. Still having that cast iron radiator system, but of course, with the Bel Air always providing a big room of engine space, you can put a big block, small block, maybe an LS swap if you really felt up to it. I do apologize, we can't open it up right now due to traffic, but just give us a second right now. We'll open it right up for you. Sorry about that. But other than that, as we are opening up now, you can see she's going pretty steady there. Our temperature is reading about 175, just under 180. It's very good right now, especially on a hot day today. We just had rain and the humidity's coming back out down here to Florida. We are running pretty smooth, so it's also known to be aware of that. One last thing I do want to mention about this car before we have to turn around is the fact that if you ever have a worry the battery is always in the back, I do recommend you disconnect the battery. Of course, if you're going to let a vehicle sit just as nice as this, but why would you let a vehicle as nice as this sit? Well, it all depends on what you want to do with it. As for now, though, we are just going to get it turned around up on the lift, so just stay tuned with us to see the underneath.